我要。
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure. What's more, ours is a party of women. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. Very well. I shall return. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
我应该学。
That one hurt.
That was hard won. We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Caution is called for when crossing any bridge, regardless of its make.
Who can say what awaits us on the other side? I understand. I thank you. 'Tis a great kindness you've shown me. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
You've come. Follow me.
The sacred arbor will be a sight to behold, I am sure. Let us trust in Ser Glindor to see us there. We ought not lose sight of our guide. Flawless execution. Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. Single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. Drag it to the ground. Strike fast.
哇，怕这墙坏掉啊！ 啊，是。 哎，边哪？
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
"他怎么又卡啦？真的？
I know.
他怎么不会动啊？
You are a strange soul.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
Salma Arenfen, Alecano Nanderi.
Fear not. I'll think of some.
El. Alacarilm Nandewin Morteren ec.
Isilrod vane nun lia.
Alacarilm Fionoaro.
Oh. But this one comments El. Now, come.
A fine place to harvest some ingredient.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Elelot osto silfa malantha alecano mi. Ne infer. Vehum? Sinde fir at.
Onde kasinke fanilm.
Tilme isilrod nun audakia.
Nandawin fe no endilrang anuma.
Isilrod fanon.
The trial of archery shall be held here. I've just noticed they ne'er leave their posts.
Nenwen mor aiwanon. Martir fa nun fionor. Minat alcarwa fir nun eldaya.
No. I cannot stand idly by, my friend. There is no time. Make haste.
Alana fire mine.
Kemen Ross.
Nea fair more fin in Tarma.
What's more, our party contains an abundance of sorcerers. 'Tis a bold strategy, specializing so fully in the arcane.
是哎，下面没有啊，在下面。
You're here, and not a... Veninume. Mormat...
Tayel ni sil arin fil. Nun...
Nando in fa echialis. Pelenol wendes. Moriven fender nar itarondo vani.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more easily.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
I am well aware of the particulars.
为什么这只不能瞄？我这只算死了。啊，他不是蹲在那边吗？哎、蹲着不能秒哎、太白痴了吧！我还想说他是死了吗？为什么不能秒？
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. Achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Arbaheart, preserve. Dizzy and more nightmarish a sight than I had feared, but there is still hope. The moment the ogre relinquishes my sister, I have ne'er attempted to strike a target yet for the sake of my sister. Pray, keep Derek.
Quickly, Master. We must carry Miss Derrick to safety. Lock ourselves down.
I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
Over here, if you please.
Hold a moment. A way out. Oh, my heart. None of this would have been possible. You are my sister's safe.
Eteler, lea
Finlenar.
Karilm ilmen arkael. Kemenindor kanyan. Eteler, lea fermor lungtena peli telume. Ane marti. Nenwen mor aiwanon. Arta here. Kiriando anmindor. Vanalin huror sorom. Kasinke telpin.
Finlenar. My gratitude, not only are you my sister, by the by, if...
Aidalia alan hiarmenran. Elorato ala. Laikasar. Lefanamo. Li iavstir lalastar.
Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him... these tidings post-haste. If you would be so kind to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. The guy...
这样，更有萤火。还想
It
说
is
谁？
most welcome.
要不
Now
让
we
他那
shan't
边
lose our way. 'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Methinks I can make it over there.
Might I be of assistance?
"在哪？找不到路啊！我记得我之前有走过一次啊，找不到啊。
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
好像是哦哎，不，这里好像是路。啊，找不到路。
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
有好像。这位的。
Will.
安安啊，这条找不到。
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
为什么找不到路啊？不是啊，我找不到路啊，为什么啊？楼下吗？靠背哦，有够隐秘。
We cannot break it from this side.
I understand. Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
触发怪啊！让大兵里面生怪出来，才能帮我们开门。
Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here, if you would.
他在上。不是啊，为什么人家有怪我没怪啊？人家有怪我没怪啊？
We cannot break it from this side.
I understand.
他有生怪，我他妈这边都没生怪啊！
Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post haste.
生怪，已经读档读好几次了，他就是不生。
I shall take you to the one you seek.
真的。
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Over here, if you would.
要不要离开一下吧？不然我出动再回来看看好了。
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Over here, if you please. I've just discovered a hidden route. Where might it take us, I wonder?
.一个自动存档，我看这样这洞里的怪有没有更新？开捷径啊，不给我开！
Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
要从最上面行不行？要去最上面板啊，要一直放冰柱才能上去。好烦啊！可能要过一天才能回来。真怪。
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
老板，上车就。
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Each to their own.
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
Well met, sir. How might I be? Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment make...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can... manage both roles myself. Do come again.
Mind,
Ah, 'tis my humblest thanks. 'Tis good to know that you'll...
Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we go inform him?
记得过几后来搬家。不是有图案有个椅子啊？怎么不见啊？
Over here, if you would.
It's been a hard day.
要去首都那边出发。
That reminds me. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of
然
us
后
are the
它
same.
随从还有好感度，好感度可以看那个最爱骗的时候可以看最爱的人，要最后的时候帮那个不要随从化妆，做美容化妆，要好感度。
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
一模一样。妈的，要回去，要回去。睡到晚上，然后我走那里看到那里面。 哎，出发了。
We shall remain here.
Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough.
妈的嘞！
Well met. The tyranny of the Queen. I had intended to. I'll be honest with you. The dragon's flame has. When I mentioned as much. Only problem is, perhaps if we could. Alas, we villager. How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. My thanks. I'd wager we...
I've got you cornered.
Don't fret. Where's me?
我干嘛？他直接把我射下来啊！
Cannot be! Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup!
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
You have my gratitude for. If I were you. At any rate, this is where we are.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
晚上。看 看能不能。
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not... Let down our guard.
掌物师。
Beyond repair. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Tremendous work!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
那里面有。没。说可以从上面进去。
By your leave, Arisen.
到底是多少？
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Right you are.
跳鸟太高了。
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Kemen Ross, Bakasar, Arinfield.
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Defend the Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of us.
The battle continues. Outstanding.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down.
We've got choppers! He's weak to fire!
完蛋，早上了，慢了。没了，来得及。
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
急吗？
We are to retreat, then?
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
Right you are.
One of us has been poisoned! I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
开了！他开杀戒了啊！救命啊！我要死了！我要死了！
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Let
me get that.
部落消失，白天了。也没有其他路啊，感觉真的只能从里面让怪打哎。啊，上面也没有路啊。
Having more of these to hand ought
上面也
serve
没有
us
其他
well
路
in
啊。
battle.
看起来真的只让里面的怪打掉啊。 啊， 后回去那冰村。
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as
整
one.
条路没有其他路啊，
And naught shall catch us by
没有其
surprise.
他能进来的路啊，一定是里面的怪打掉啊。
Look here. This path seems rather promising.
这里
Just yonder looks to
你
be a
社会
good
可以
spot
直
for
接
harvesting ingredients.
找到金。
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Where 啊！你怎么有机器人啊！我操！哇，还被抽下来。
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Well done.
差几级啊？283，厕所一样。 不然练一下吧，就差几只而已。看附近有没有怪，打一下。
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift.
迷宫打架嘛
Shall I guide you
应
to
该打
it?
个2、3只真的啦，被转巫师了。
range of our foes. Why do not use their range to our advantage? Understood. So attach yourself to your own territory. I will finish this, here and now. I did my best to match your skill, Master. I'll combine my magic with yours, but you might cast the spell more quickly. Dare I say
法师没满也可以转巫师啊，主要是我要学法师满的那个回耐
Overconfidence is
力
an。enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet from their manner, I gather they are a proud people.
Elelo osto silfa malantha alecano mine infer. Avehum?
没有。50。
Anger to telpe.
Our strategy for safeguarding the Arisen during incantations shall prove key.
We'll have to draw the enemy's attention somehow.
Non li atilmo.
Akaya arume fa in iter. And etel finentai.
Our coin reserves are much depleted.
Akaya arume fa in iteron. Etel finentai.
And the wind fair no endiliran and human.
Karium, kemen morvea kuruit you. Halan lome meltol. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to. I learned the words, but others of your kind have come. Oh, but I cannot stay.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
要接到。
Aleria. Elelot. Osto silfa malantha aleka. Anomine. Infer avehum. Anger to telpe.
We have found a material.
Alana fire mine.
The Arbor Heart. She is nature's very heart. We have always lived, yet day by a special kind. Called once a dwarf, now do you know of this if you find any?
You can always
in your tongue it is
now. Scale Cinder.
If you see him on your
Nihia menial verliert.
啊，我要必须打材料，打需要材料。
Very well. I shall await further orders.
我怎么没装？
I'll not take that from you.
me. All of you must flee before this magic descends.
Make haste! There is no time!
不是啊，他跑跳了，让他跑掉了。
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
的时候他跑掉了，感觉我还是觉得我他妈拿大剑比较稳啊。
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
NPC 没有办法把它坦住啊。
Very well. I shall return.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Like it or not.
Well,
I
now.
must
Not sure I can handle this.
I'm nodding off. Those new recruits hoped that I now had force control.
看会不会打？放会啊！我抢到了，睡觉再去打，没有就毒打。
Or to polish up our gear for the morrow. First, assess the field, then to polish up our gear for the morrow. I happen to be getting home.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
We must rest, though the sun...
though our foes were familiar. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
We've an opening. Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Of course.
One of us has been drenched. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing.
心也太久了、啊。看，我已经装2颗了、欸。觉得我可能要放一个加速哎。你这啊，遇到怪他妈的。
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
遇到怪很麻烦。
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard. Understood. Suited to combat. Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
出发战斗，没看到啊！有那个啊，有史莱姆啊！
I see you being drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
The paths to victory are mirrored. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
后面还有你。
My magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
All together now. We attack as one. A focused attack will end this foe.
By your lead.
刚对不起吧。
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves.
Fight. To arms.
那为什么丢不出来？
By your lead.
为什么丢不出来？
Take that. Watch out!
Oh, 丢不出来啊！我不知道怎么丢不出来。
Where the fiends attacks, they'll put you in a slumber, rendering you defenseless in an instant.
这个缺点是他妈的没人帮我补血。 不知道为什么一直打我啊！打我！只有一行中毛啊！靠北，我知道了，他没有刷出那一只啊！要刷出进阶的啊，要随机出啊！我怎么觉得他妈自己玩法是没有很好用，而且我还得派一只学那个感觉还得一只换那个。
I trust all's well.
At once, master.
换法师不然还要手
一旦
动吃补
放弃
血。
不玩了，队友实力和我想象中有出入。
哦。 还有到1000呢，他那一把，怎么感觉好像巫师给 给随从用会比较好一点啊，因为这个坦克坦不住啊。
You're a welcome sight, Arisen.
以为队友十分靠谱。
队友没有到很靠谱啊，但是我个人是觉得你玩战士类的会好一点。你来坦住，然后给随从打。我之前是这样玩，但前面都很烂，前面都很烂，其实很正常。要到后面转巫师，你四个巫师都丢陨石才会快。可是那也是拿来专门打王用的。你一般走路不好走，像我现在也是啊，我现在转巫师打起来感觉也没有我他妈自己玩战士好顺啊。因为这个人他妈他坦不住啊，然后电脑还是他妈都找我啊，我这样没办法放魔法啊，然后我不能秒我的魔法又不能秒那个 BOSS。我现在觉得是我自己玩战士类的坦住，然后魔法给那个随从丢，感觉还清的比较快，也比较轻松。我现在自己玩起来感觉是。所以我看我转回来好了，感觉不是很好用啊。
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
没有很好用。
你差不多破关了
？Question mark。
我现在解一解就准备破关啦。一次啦，接下来去打真结局。哦，那把剑。要不要带一把弓啊？带一把。
Do come again.
The wolf? Farah is a masterful vocation.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
还是我他妈邻居大。
Fine.
Eh 这更好啊，放这个啦。 但一样。看生意。然后反正生意的说明是怎样？
Always a pleasure.
I am honored, Master. This Maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make.
靠！如果要放反正生意还要换那个吼。
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
还要拿一把杖那个魔武出来，不然放不了。
And if you'd like to change your vocation, do come again.
Another day.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. At least I go knowing I've...
风扇声变大、啊。现在每一个那叫啥刀的都要注意。现在开始有人都得那个了，得巨龙病啊，危险。 为什么就只有破文风啊？奇怪，我不是他妈的！应该他妈找错人了。
Arisen, I should have expect. If we share our strength,
还好这个没得巨龙臂，太好了。
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your.
他为什么脸是那个？他会形容。
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly. That even the Arisen holds no sway over us. Indeed? Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
'Tis a hobgoblin.
感觉还是他妈自己玩坦更多啦。啊！你们不要再撞啦！好板。
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
啊，不对哦，我还要再招一个法师。
The enemy retreats. Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
对，不是3巫师啊，要2巫师1法师啊。被晕了。
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
Are you trying to piss me off?
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
I always draw a short straw.
你怎么不还手？
因为我要赶路啊，懒得打。
Putting that.
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
啊，我应该先记录的。你知道为什么吗？万一遇到怪，就独挡。它是一个几率判定你路上会撞到怪。其实路上都有怪，但是它是随机判定你要不要打。顺便补一下，不错人啊！不是3个巫师才对，我还要再雇1个法师，这样可以省一点补血。不然一直吃补血，其实还蛮耗的。
Ah, excellent find.
看哪个路？
I'm nodding off where I'm there.
没想到最终战还要赶路。
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'll carefully conserve my strength, and in. You can count on me to fly to your aid. Fate willing.
啊，我现在登录的有好几个都已经得虚荣症了，一看到就要直接重开，等着他们把我家的人全吐光。
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain I'm well glad to... Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
所以还要去跟多里克。 这里不能用。
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
道具屋了哦，是不是在领几个传送词
？No, but Jonas, isn't it?
I've held my tongue till this is impermissible. As Half's leader, can you truly say?
Who are you?
I, Jonas. I am an outsider. I shall follow my own will. All those with the strength and courage to do the same. Join.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
For bread and board, you'll find none better.
Glad to be of service, sir. How are you keeping?
Sir Ulrika is ever a beacon of hope. Let us make haste and join her at Stormwind Cave. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. 'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here. And an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
Curious, isn't it?
'Tis you. My thanks. The captured villager ought...
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
怎么那么短啊？不是啊，那个防护罩也太短了吧！那防护罩跟没两样。
Not its weakness, but its strength.
你是被打一下就要放一次，被打一下就放一次哦，好烂。
Just yonder
也可以放弹很久啊。
harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
目的地在哪？这里吧。
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
这里吧。
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our bones.
we are.
哎，也不是这里。那村民到底在哪？那整条路已经走完了。见鬼了！
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the place arisen, or thereabouts.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
应该是这里啊，刚刚那里啊，只是我不知道为什么那个乌德里克没有跟上啊，没有触发剧情那样子啊，应该是这里啦。啊，刚刚不知道为什么，他就不跟上，因为已经没路了。
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every
他就
shadow.
不走
And
了。
mind the ceiling.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
还是不走哎、
The captured villager.
啊，你要不要走啊？不是、啊，你要不要走啊？你不走啊？硬啊！他不走啊？来吧，不当存档啊，没办法、啊，他不走，解不了。
We will likely find
the captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
他不走啊？
What appears to have changed since we were last here? Let us
不走哎、
proceed
他
with
死都
due
不走哎、
caution.
The captured villager.
We're not allowed to talk.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for
知道了。
harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
走这边。
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
因为刚刚只走这里，他不理我啊，他只剩这里啦。啊，还有哪里？可是这我记得是出口、
Over
欸。
here, if you please.
啊，这里我记得
Come
是
to
出口。
think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
哎、为什么后面还有一个那个？对，后面还多一个哎、
Let us be thorough. Scrupulous investigation is the cornerstone of any adventure.
The captured villager.
对啊，后面还多一个 NPC 来、欸，我不知道为什么、欸。团长是不是？也不是。所以本来应该有4个 NPC， 结果刚刚不知道为什么只有2个 NPC， 所以才当掉，是不是？
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
也不是这里啊。
I will not be swayed.
我的任务卡了，我不知道为什么他不让我触发。
Over here, if you would.
啊，我不知道为什么他不让我出发。 靠腰啊！
I'm saved.
Thank heavens, let us be on our way.
耶他妈的！
Our results.
被保护色保护住啦，我没看到啊。
The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
你们可不可以走快一点啊？
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
We must be ready for anything.
You have returned triumphant.
Indeed. And now, in exchange, yet I will go forth from this village.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika.
After you left, we who remained discussed. It is as you yourself have said. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us. 'Tis our hope that you will guide.
Aye. If that is what is needed,
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulrika's care.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
村长，快招待我！
You cannot
夜招待。
imagine my say. Would you come with me a moment? It is a strange thing.
又打野炮，好色哦！
I ne'er knew how vast the sky was till I left Mel behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine.
Arisen? I should have expected...
一起啊！
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of... I dare say I've a...
为什么他的菲尼克斯 Parent 的级别那么高啊？
I enjoy tackling fierce foes. Please dispense with the...
为什么不能叫指令？这样，我随从指令怎么不能叫？
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Come to test your wits. The parent knows I am a loss, so bring to me my parent, that I might bet. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. You have proven your wits.
Outstanding.
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, so grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. So, do you consent to give it to me?
那个脸真的很可爱。
Very good.
一副威胁你要吃你样子，然后其实吓你的。
Such generosity deserves a... Come to test your wits. It's ever the first we keep far. You know of the secret, yet where was it? The 7 days, shall we say?
And here we are. Oh, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
这个换掉。
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. Will you not miss my company? We meet again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale!
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
在 这里还是这里，忘记啊。反正就是这个的其中一个河边。这里，蛮尴尬的，蛮尴尬的。它刚好在两个的中间，所以很远。
Then I shall remain by your side.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Battle is best avoided here.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
The battle continues.
The target to that strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.
Well done.
My magic is your weapon with the fury of the elements.
对鸟最烦。最烦的是鸟。
Perhaps we ought to save our strength for work.
to us.
他掉了，没穿到鸟，没穿到狼。
Swift victory here. We'll call for reinforcements if the battle drags on long enough.
A protracted battle will only put us at a greater disadvantage.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I can look forward to battle.
You have my protection.
Sleep magic.
感觉还是要带一把那个啊。带一把远程武器啊，不然超烦啊！打那个鸟真的超烦啊。
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
靠腰，他没重置哦。哎，第二轮第一次拿到的探求之证又不一样哎。我靠！厕所一下。 哇！我以为会跟第一轮的一样哎，干所以第二轮的又重算哦。那我不知道他在哪里。那我不知道他在哪。那 那个任务就不解了。好喷啊！我以为会照旧，结果不是它会重算了。
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Some of us get complacent. I trade.
想到了，还有那个没解。
Gather round.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well.
罗威米娜，
I shall follow
米
you.
娜还没解。我带话术吗？
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
There's aught about... Not just now. Astounding.
然后去睡觉。
Always sets me to...
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
How do you fare? Would you hear my request?
Yeah.
Sorry I am to...
Yeah.
We must rest. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Won't someone talk about this?
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
You know, many of us. Yet there is. I lived, but one man changed. 'Tis no simple matter for a. Here I. 'Tis no simple. Here I.
发剧情了，得去再等一天，不能送礼物就代表触发剧情了。他只要有任务，他就不能送礼，要任务解完才能送礼。
Like being spoiled by a good patron.
Tis no simple. Here I am. Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am.
奇怪了，怎么没触发？要送信哎！对。这应该是谁没有接？进度。
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
这应该是黑人任务要再接，应该有新的黑人任务了。
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
The one we seek isn't here.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
会长嘞。
At last.
There is much we ought to or shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished bit, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
哎，到了，要去跟公子接任务，不是跟他接，就是跟公子接。
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We shall remain here.
Have you heard aught of the mass? 'Tis said they are in celebration. However, in truth, but therein lies our. Might I ask you to infiltrate? You have my thanks. I will speak with a sentinel. Patrick will be wearing a mask without a. Hopefully, this information. Come to think of it, I've not been told. Any guest of my mother's is. You should be going now, friend.
冬毛，披风。
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
What must needs be done? When does my watch end? Wait, you have clean forgotten.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Suppose I'm tired. Look, as long as you please, Lord. Good evening, sir. I trust you. You fared all right on the roads? Despite the hour, you know where to find. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the. You know where to find. Buys naught but misgivings.
Oh。睡觉舞会开。
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. A new day, a new perspective.
Come on, have a look. Let's see. Where to next?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
然后等到晚上。
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but...
中午。
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I regret to inform.
今天又没舞会，嘎，又没舞会。把内又没舞会。 为什么天天都没舞会啊？啊，舞会的那叫什么讲？触发时间也太白痴了吧？没有稳触发的吗？ 还是我黄昏的时候就去看，他会不会是要黄昏的时候，然后直接到晚上？一再度过时间会直接变那个半夜，他就算没有舞会吧？会不会是这样？有舞会。
Is this fast?
Yes. May I help you? 'Tis lovely to see you.
What is it? Is there aught you need?
好像是这个蓝披风无鬃毛。
Ah, I see. Thank you. I shall pen my answer and.
另一个蓝披风是有鬃毛的，这个不是，这个兽人的。然后好像还有另一个支线是，就是舞会会有一个来栽赃的，我不知道怎么触发。 然后他会送一堆账。
All this merrymaking.
I shan't. Perchance the sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a weight of
talent. Smiles are the fine.
These festivities are part and parcel of our.
Best to remain so. A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
没有啊，另一个支线不知道怎么触发。
Methinks I'll have a rest.
We're the best there is, and that's that.
该不会是早上的时候才触发吧？
I trust this shan't prove a way. Hmm.
我下次试试看，中午的时候去看看。
This sort of quiet means all's well. Someone looking for a fight? I won't say no.
Many thanks. 'Twould seem my mother's... He has pledged to continue. This would not have been possible without...
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Well now, is that the who am I? Yet I should be
有了
so glad
触发了
you do me the honor
就
of
这个
accepting this staff.
这个是 窃贼，一起来。
Why, had you not heard? Upon this occasion, every year, thus do I present. Now, I must away.
Well, I say, this is for you.
啊，刚那个人呢？
I must confess, I do not think I could endure. Go on, take it.
是不是这个？我记得是这个，对不对？好像是这个，对不对？啊，那个杖呢？无法作为武器。
You're certain this is for you.
Lords and ladies, I beg your attention. We have reason to believe that though I am low, know also that I shall be stated.
这个。
Such quietude is a blessing.
We have confirmed that an item, namely an art, as such, search will be and should you have some suspicion as to, we humbly ask.
Mercy! 'Twas me. I stole this.
You've made your choice.
Many thanks for your cooperation.
然后可以去找罗米娜。
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in?
You
have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might... 'Tis no jest. But I cannot... I must first or so I... Perhaps the time has come to surrender. You would lend me your... And recall, if the proof I suppose there is... Save deliver him. Still, if 3 days... I shall wait patiently.
Minister 老队长，4分吧，我在想。老队长。
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
那就是4分啊。
I regret to say that I am at a loss.
We shall remain here.
贵族老4分。
person I believe in is myself.
You wish to expose... Ah, but of course, go to his manor come nightfall. If you...
这家在哪？那边。
Person I believe in is myself.
晚上。
My back's not acting up today. All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Suppose I ought to burn.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few. We have arrived.
Allard. Long have I visited. I recall that he was mayhap. Shall I summon? You could make use of his excellent. Once you've seen him depart.
Let us make for Minister Allard's estate and slip in once we've seen him leave. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
他出去了没啊？不是啊，他出去了没啊？他出去了没啊？还是刚刚那个就出去了？他人在家，但是他夫人这是女仆家，是不是？啊，他的房间在哪里啊？一个是。
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
I suspect this will suffice as proof. Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brant would know of him.
让我们去问黑人。
Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Won't someone talk about this?
Only fools and urchins boast of it.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
There is much we ought to tend to. To think that under normal circumstances, but this is Allard we speak. His fall from grace would do. Perhaps the merchants with connections to Allard will. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that
We've arrived, just as planned.
我记得是东西要都给他的。就在附近。
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
“这一间也蛮麻烦的，忘记是哪一间了。忘记是。哦呀，杀人的报复书是不是不能先拿啊？我怀疑杀人的报复书拿了之后就没有那个光顺序错了。有了有了。
That's one piece of evidence in hand. We might search for more if you're. So kind, Master.
Right you are. Methinks we have ample evidence of the minister's misdeeds. Shall we go confer with Lady Wilhelmina?
这边还可以先给黑人看。
If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
There is much we ought to tend to. To think that the proprietor, under normal circumstances, but this is Allard, his fall from grace would perhaps the merchants with connections, some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. According to this, and in order to claim the merchant's property,
谋杀商店老板。
he murdered them. This is a grave affair indeed. The deed was monstrous. I am afraid I cannot I know not the path I should follow. What is your intent going for? Very well. However, now, pray bear the evidence you've discovered to the...
So the captain is willing to aid you only if you do not... stain your hands in blood. I hope you shan't disappoint him.
这样我们逃亡的时候，他会让我们那个帮我们比较好逃。你如果没有给他的话，就是我们还是会被追杀。可是如果你这样子之后，我们好像不会被追杀这样。
Good that all
它还有细微的差异。然后根据你拿的那个证据齐不齐全，好像细节也会不太一样。
I shall guide you another. It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Off to market I go.
Nice place to sit. At least all my patrons have been kind so far.
那他人呢？他人呢？他人在外面是不是？
So, I confess, I thought you... Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. All that remains is to end that man. I've no other tasks for you, unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a cure. Is that I can't bring myself... Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go. Never mind the mask. Consider it.
At last. What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you hanged for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice. Wilhelmina. But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this
一直吃啊，一直爽，
is for
爽
my
啊，吃啊。
father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to it. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here.
I was afraid I might find you here. I cannot believe you would stoop to such. You will be able to slip out the rear.
That was certainly well had. Pray, visit me
脸红了，哎呀，你脸红了。
Till then.
明天晚上又可以爽一遍啊！
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
你是被追杀啊？队长，你是不是骗我？队长，队长，你骗我啊！我还是一样被追杀了。 以为你会保我啊？有一个支线我不确定要找谁触发啊？就到家里来啦。
Yes, master.
要离开门口啊，应该说出城了。我以为队长会有队长就不会被追杀了，结果他妈的还是被追杀啦。
Have we purchased all that we require?
储存后再回去就好了。改天再跟威廉明娜啪啪啪。
Did Lady Wilhelmina make good her escape? Mayhap we ought to look in on her at the Mere Macolian.
Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Over here, if you please. Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
The rules at your leisure. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be...
那什么啊？靠北，原来他还不会，我还不会啊。
Glad to assist you. Do come again.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Putting that aside, can it be we have no sword wielders in our party?
I mislike how we're in melee.
我是不存在的吗？
We shall remain here.
你看到我背后的那把大剑吗？啊！啪人呢？啪人怎么不在？哎，人不在啊！他怎么在隔壁啊？不知道为什么他在隔壁爽啊？哭啊！你怎么约我，然后还跟别人爽？太过分了！要等晚一点啊。
You have done what you set out to do, I trust. Then come, Master. Let us quit this place.
Understood.
Always sets me to think.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today. Any patron will do. As long as they're gentle.
Puts me at ease.
我们还在走。哎，不是啊。
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose. Would
他
seem
脸
the
红啦，
residents of the palace
脸
have
超级
chosen
红
to。I imagine they deemed it safer not to make shrewd as a den of fox. I truly cannot thank you.
啪
Just this once, I'll give you something.
只有今天吗？不是每
I'll
天吗？
grant unto you the sweetest of dreams.
你确定只有今天？
I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront?
Will someone do aught about this?
Oh,
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Should my tale entertain you?
我还有个任务要跟卫兵接的，但是不知道什么时候他会触发。嗯。用牛铃来重置看看，好像有2件，有2个要找卫
An
兵
ox
的，
cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly
可能不
tiring.
止哦，可能是三个哦，3个。搞不好要先登基大典哎，不好意思，要先登基大典。
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a monk.
先登基大典课。
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jail is a... paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime. Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
There's our quarry now.
There is much we ought to tend to. If aught shall change, if your majesty has any unfinished business, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
老婆被心控。
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the... According to Regent King Sven, I imagine this perchance 'tis a tool that, alas. Allow me to speak to the agent we can...
Never could I have imagined such...
There is much we ought to tend to. Do not forget that we...
Would that all my days was...
We must rest.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
看一下有没有触发。没触发。
You seem in fine spirits.
Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen.
触发。
Off we trot.
动物看看。
How intriguing. You don't need just hide in the back of an mind. You've got to. It is easy enough.
How are things?
Armitage preoccupied.
还是啊。
How might I be of service?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
跟某个卫兵会找你，给你任务，可是我要触发条件。
The
没人过来找我，那没办法。
Over here, if you please.
人找我，我也没辙啦。
Welcome.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to. If the information we pried from, I believe it is worthy of yet official dealings. Fortunately for us, 'tis an entry permit, allowing I doubt any would. There is one other thing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court, now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen, and was banished from. Indeed, 'twas by this oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance?
等于者是海边的那一个吧？
You the Arisen? I've been. Sven wants to meet with you.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him?
We shall remain here.
修建的没找我，修建的不找我。还有一个任务我有印象，但是我不知道怎么触发。会有一个人叫你来那个护卫马车。
As for me, 'tis a letter. It seems to be I passed an eye over it, though. Here, and if that is, I am in no.
怎么又是这一件啊？没有，这一件，我以为有什么好康的。
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
I'm a predicament.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Might you spare a moment? Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in.
Much obliged.
Always another errand to see to.
Off to market I go.
When does my watch clean forgotten?
This ox cart's bound for. I'll need to see some coin before I let.
How could I have forestalled this? Why?
又是你。
All of you. You are fighting for the land.
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Well fought.
看牛车会爆吗？牛车会爆！拜托牛车不要爆！
It seems we have enraged our foes.
I do not leave the rage to our advantage.
Destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Ox carts are reliable, if naught else. They are capable allies on journeys near and far.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
不给做哎！牛车坏了是不是？牛车行坏了！哇，牛车坏了！还好，还蛮近的。算了，坏了就坏了，坏了就坏了。还好，还蛮近的。多鸟啊，鸟就很痛苦，我一定要打掉。 翻到一路追到你心里发慌啊！你追到。
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
对，做好你诱饵。
I'll save you.
他这边有那个啊，灯塔。
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
"不是没了吗？为什么他还在怕？
That's kind of you. There you are.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
Yeah.
'Clean as a straw.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
What to make of this?
I'm just grateful
I'm starving, I am.
触发那个自领团。
A group of... They call themselves, and worse still. What say you? Would you lend your aid? Many thanks, sir. You all begin by mayhap you could learn aught by speaking.
Say.
Dunno. Sir Lysandro's...
Well, if they're not called have you heard? The losses must be... This is only a matter of time. What? You want to lend a...
You error. There's no lack of brick. Talk is. I thought only fool. Why not live honest? At any rate, if you've a mind to catch him and make a name...
Buy a little something, won't you? Many thanks, sir.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Hard to make ends.
If we are to...
We've naught to discuss.
I follow my way.
What brings you here?
Many of our citizens view yet so bound. 'Twas she who decreed. Oh, how magnanimous her heart.
Pray, follow me.
我基座有没有带？带3。话说，布林不在家哎，布连就消失了，布连也不在那个国境村，也不在这里哎，不知道他跑哪去了。
There's been more trouble, as if we know. Seems they've slipped past it. If someone doesn't put a stop, they say you should be thankful for it. The trouble happened due south of here.
So, this is good. I am relieved to see now. 'Twould be, methinks, 'tis where you will find that which is good.
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. For a cure.
Let my magic's drawn to an elemental being. I knew it was too late, Master.
Let us not get ahead of us. The battle continues. Outstanding.
看你还在跑，操你妹的！
This
你还跑？
That's where you're hiding.
Right. Find myself in easy march.
We are to retreat, then?
First blood's all.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight.
身上有蛇的刺青。
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the fiend's hideout. Come, Master, there is not a moment to lose. Over here, if you would.
Oi! Have you lost it? Don't hurt children. That's
sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? He says you don't hurt kids.
当初他就对小孩出手了。
Hold it! Who's this then?
We've got an intruder. I'll go warn Lens.
Coming here was the last mis.
Suppose this is a fitting end.
Ivy's sting is yours to wield.
Tis rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with. I can scarcely see a thing in this murk.
Son of a...
没关系，换法杖。
Our foes are armed. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You
哇，妈的，别再射啦！
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. When charged, be sure to avoid open range. Excellent. I could have done no better.
I merely did as duty demands. I concur.
箭手太多啊！他们被卷起来了。
Found a chest. Let us examine.
OK， 没弓箭手就可以赶路了。
What it has to offer.
Am I? Come on! I need to get you out of here. That's what Lenzo said to do. So come on, you lot. He'll keep us all safe. They're already here! Run for...
大并不保护孩子啊，大只会保护他自己。
You scared? You should be.
Come on then. Let's dance.
过了。
Then I shall remain by your side.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. Those coral snakes give no.
Glad am I to have Captain Benjamin's assistance. He shall prove a steadfast ally, I've no doubt.
Come on, have at it.
Let my magic
Come on,
be a
Lisa.
weapon with the
Take you
fury of
now.
the elements.
I will finish this here and now.
没看到啊？有秘密。
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
You should be.
好烦啊！躲在上面还上不太去耶！我操！
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as light to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked. We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper. Come in, lads.
好打又舍弃你啦！
But before I forget, here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shan't be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lenzo.
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader is... We'll interrogate the lad. The coral snakes are still an enigma.
It was painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
我本来想从这里跑出去的，还是我试试看。
Loathsome, being the bearer of such ill tidings.
他不让我跳上去耶。哎，这算3楼哎！但原来这张图还有算3楼的，我之前从来没有走过3楼哎，我都是他妈从原路回去耶，所以他这边有那个哎捷径哎。
dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times hasn't...
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
My curative magics are at you. Or just... Disposal. Wait a moment.
At times, I find...
不走。走。走，左转。
myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
True enough.
Battle is best avoided here.
Got? Better on me. Lay down your arms.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. No, the Arisen has been poisoned.
赶快放魔法！你们到底要不要放魔法？卷风来了，我终于谈到他们放龙卷风了。为什么其他人都没被卷啊？ 到了，捡到了，捡到了。
Many thanks. I hope this serves to con.
不是只有我玩坦才有用啊，不然我他妈我不玩坦，我他妈魔法也放不太出来啊，超级痛苦的。哦，靠北啊！怎么是轰我啊？别再打啦！不是啊，你帮我射那个球啊！靠腰啊，他怎么都在射下面啊？看他不怕是不是？早点放。话说啊，还可以只轰他的头，然后拿他的头打他的头不是会放那个光线吗？你可以提他的头，用他的头的光线打他。妈的，受不了了！到底撞爽没啊？魔法都喷出来了。我也想到了，这个我有个大师技能没学，好。到时候经过的时候再顺便学。我都已经走到，我已经快走到了。
Well met. Does that make you be at ease? Come, let me.
你可以走快点吗？
Come.
不是啊，我知道你到酒馆在讲，你可以走快点吗？你可以不要慢慢走啊。
Here to ask, or
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Come. Let me.
到了啊！你到底要怎样？他妈的，你还要坐着才肯讲。
The people of Batal view pawns with Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled. Many are unhappy about the existence. I know not what manner of person. I would be glad to offer you a a bargain more than fair. Glad I am to simply show it to one of the sentries. They are harsh in their persecution of a simple plan, I know, but... Simply show they are harsh in their persecution. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only...
Oh, aren't you a fine specimen? You're the very pick. Have you ever crossed paths? Not only do they truly remarkable behavior, thus my top, the opportunity to study the...
有人说好像只要中毒就行了。我等等拿那个腐败的食物吃看看。
excellent find.
All knowledge, however, you would do well to, for as a researcher of this life.
How might I be of service? Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellence, always a pleasure.
我吃腐败的看看，随便中个毒丝，如果可以的话，这样就比较简单了。不然好麻烦啊！还要特别去被蜥蜴人打，蜥蜴人打就算了，那么鸟的最烦，鸟的还不太会中，它只会让你晕，不太会让你中毒。 好不到，这里。
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
不行哎，不行哎，直接吃不行哎，直接吃不行，直接吃不行。
Stay with me, Arisen.
腐败的食物不算，好刁哦，太刁了吧！
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way.
A customer, then. That changes things.
先请。
No respect for the old methods anymore.
Aye. What bring... Looking for Scaleson? Oh, 'tis at an elves and dwarves. Unless, listen, all elven fairs, but... Course, no, but the fact of the matter is, they're mere...
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Guifantia in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Darren of this, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Boy, what's your walking about with pawns in tow? You from Vermont? Bet you well. Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose, but I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give. All you've got to do is prove your mettle again. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've. Put your back into.
Well now,
quite, but I must say, these odds are rather...
And who are you supposed to be?
Nay, I'm a Celt. It's not my
他
conscience
帮我把
that call me
血量
here.
补满。
Oh no. Is there even one among...
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that that's not...
Ragnall. Well, but I trust you'll have no Boy, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten
我
off
血量
to?
补满了。
We'll see if you can escape me as...
Counting on you. Don't let me down.
Come on, you lot. We're...
After all, judging by the skill with which you... I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you, and at any rate... Of course, I can't promise till next time.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnall. Who is he, really?
I know not what to say.
Well, say, victuals, none of those strike that perch. This stuff isn't easy to come. Pleasure to... Would you look at that?
再来买房子。
Interested in my wares?
The lambent and Empress Nadinia always makes.
啊，这个房子要找谁买啊？糟糕，我忘记了。房子是找谁买啊？
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. Hey, I hope to see you again.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares I could. I never leave.
该不要睡觉吧？
You there?
哦，有，找到
I've
了。
noticed, so I thought you might prefer a home of wise decisions. Here you are, dear.
A good sleep will ensure...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
啊，糟糕，我忘记这个的顺序了。这好像也要先去那个，是不是？好像是要先去那个哪个啊？ 要先在国内问话。
'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here.
好像也可以直接去啊。
Whensoever we desire.
Look as long as you please.
Dear, that's the...
Ah, apologies. Methinks it began when I started reading and 'tis entitled, On a Curious Tome this. I thought I might use it to... Perhaps you will think me simple. Yet 'tis most vexed, but mayhap there is hope for me yet. If they're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes, I must keep reading.
I've heard Quince is a native to Batal. Shall we see if we can't find some?
Bye bye.
88